My story began when I was 6 years old in a small village of South Sudan. A great church that we had in was surrounded by the armed men, military men. As we were laying down, a soldier came and ripped me so forcefully from my mother's arm, which became our prison camp. We had about 78 kids, 78 boys. We just sat there. I was crying. I couldn't even cry anymore. I have no tears. As my friend were going, running around to be trained to be soldiers, they found a hole on the fence. They came back to the prison camp. They told me, Lopepe, we are going to see your mother again. That at the midnight, they picked me up, and they were huddling other kids who were sleeping still. We didn't want to be waking everybody up. One of them opened the door, one of them went through, and then the second one, and then me, and the fourth one came outside. So we kept running. 3 days, 3 nights. What kept me going is because I see, these boys told me there is a distance, there was a little mountain on the distance. We live in a mountain range in our village. So we ran, and all of a sudden we ended up getting arrested by the border guards, which we learned that we just entered the Kenyan border of South Sudan. In 2001, the United States government wanted 3,500, the lost boys of the South Sudan, which was us. And for them to catch us, they had to come on Sunday, because it's the only time that you can see all the boys in one room. So after the mass and everything, they introduced like, oh, well, we are going to see, if you want to go to America, you can write your life story. It's like, oh, that was last year that I saw Michael Johnson and was wearing, it's now I'm going to America, I'm going to write this thing. So throughout my life, throughout my journey, long journey from Africa to America, and opportunities and challenges that I learned 3 things in my life. And these are the 3 things I would like to share with you tonight. So the first thing I learned is that don't be afraid to make mistakes. And number 2 point that I learned throughout my life is like, you are not given opportunities, you make them. And number 3, lastly, is you have ability and responsibility to make difference. As we said in Africa, in Kiswahili, we say daima mbele, which means together we move forward.